speaking of the holidays, so a lot of times when we make our New Year's resolutions, we base them off of things that will make us happier, right? So for today's Mental Health Minute, we're talking a little bit more about New Year's resolutions, but we often don't really look at some of the negative thought patterns or the limiting beliefs that we're living in that play a huge role in influencing our happiness and well-being. Like we just think, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym and once I get really fit, then I'll be happy. So today's Mental Health Minute was actually inspired by this really cool scene. Have you seen Eat, Pray, Love?
I don't know if I have.
Okay. Little mini spoiler alert. Yes,
I
Julia
think
Roberts.
years ago.
It's a good
I don't
one.
really remember it.
So let's take a look at this scene.
Do you always talk in bumper sticker?
I do, and here's another one. You have to learn to select your thoughts the same way that you select your clothes every day. Now, that's a power that you can cultivate. If you want to come here and you want to control your life so bad, work on the mind, and that's the only thing you should be trying to control. Because if you can't master your thoughts, you're in trouble forever.
You can't master your thoughts. Dropping truth bombs. So this idea that you need to learn to select your thoughts the same way you select your clothes in the morning, that really stuck with me because people don't think that they can do this. And it is easier said than done.
Yeah.
I will say that. But we can choose our thoughts. And if we tend to focus on the negative, we tend to get more of that, right? I mean,
I was a negative Nancy.
You probably know, well, we all get this way. We're human, but if you probably notice this in your life, like if you focus more on what's not working, you're going to manifest more of what's not working in your life.
Yeah.
So your challenge this week is to identify a negative thought pattern or maybe a limiting belief that you have about yourself that has come up for you a lot, and then reach for the next best thought that still feels true. So we're not doing like a total 180. Like I love this idea of reframing things and like look for the positive and but like there is such thing as like forced positivity, right? Like if you're like, oh, my life is horrible and things are just going wrong, like it's hard to jump from that to like, it'll be okay, Kel.
I need to be like that right now.
You'll
Everything
be
is gonna be
fine.
okay.
But a lot of
so tense.
Everything's gonna be okay. Oh. And you can't like white knuckle it because it doesn't feel true, right? That doesn't sit well with you because it doesn't feel true. So we're not gonna go from like, okay, I'm terrible at going to the gym. I hate working out. Well, you know, everything is horrible. We can't go from that to like, actually, I love the gym.
Right. Right. It's not that easy.
No, you have to shift into something else that is sort of the next best thought that still feels true. So it might be, you know, the gym is really hard for me right now, but I've done hard things before. Or the gym is really hard, but I'm learning to take care of myself.
I dig it.
And do that instead of falling into the spiral.
I feel like you speak directly to me with so many of these mental health minutes.
Like, we're all human. Like, I think negative thoughts all the time.
Yeah.
And until you start identifying them and
positive.
shifting,
Yeah.
but it's not, it's just, but it's really hard. And going with that should, like, I should be more positive, that doesn't just work.
I know,
you know,
that's what I say, but it doesn't
it's sort of like, okay, so moving is really stressful, but you've done hard things before. You can ask for help. It's going to be worth it.
Trying to be better at asking for help, that is one thing. So
I really struggle with that one, too.
I'm terrible.